Okay, trust. Let's get into it. So, at the weekend, the Q&A was, I really want to trust my partner, but I'm reluctant. How can I get over that? And my answer was, just trust. If you want to, if that's what you really want to do, then just do. And it seems too easy, doesn't it? Just deciding to trust. But at the end of the day, what else is there? I mean, if you want that experience of trusting your partner, you just got to choose that. You've got to intend. You've got to intend it. You've got to just decide for yourself, I'm going to trust this person. Now, I know there are all kinds of things that are going on in the background or reasons why um that you're feeling like you can't trust that person, and ultimately it will be something along the lines of there's been some kind of pain or discomfort, maybe even betrayal, maybe frustration. And when I say betrayal, I don't mean infidelity. It could just be that you're on a regular basis, your partner does not do the things they say they're going to do. And it could just be the smallest thing. So it could be that they'd said they're going to make you a coffee every morning and they don't. Or it could be that they were going to come home for dinner at a given time and they don't. Whatever it is, and it could be big things. Whatever it is, if you get into a habit of realizing that this other person, your husband or whoever it is, doesn't doesn't honor and uphold the things they say they're going to do, that's where the trust can begin to be eroded. So there's a communication piece here in terms of letting that person know that when you let me down, when you say you're going to do something and you don't honor that and uphold that, you don't see that through, that makes me question other things that are going on, either in the relationship or in life or whatever it is. So that's the first thing. It's a bit of a conversation from that point of view. But from your point of view, ultimately, you've got to get to the point where you've decided that this person is worthy of your love, is worthy of your trust. If they're not worthy, just don't even try and trust them. Just don't. But if you know, and if you've decided that they are worthy of your love and worthy of your trust, then you give that, and you give it freely, and you give it without condition. So you're not giving that trust on the basis that I will trust you if, I will only trust you if, and I will only love you if, because ultimately what you're doing is setting yourself up for disappointment, heartache, and pain. There will be an occasion where they will not be able to meet your conditions. So you got to trust for you, because you want to have the experience of trusting, and that trust has to be regardless of what that other person does. Now, don't get me wrong, if your partner is doing something that makes you think that they are not worthy of your trust, then you need to deal with that. This is a conversation that you would need to have around whatever it is that is going on. But so the question was, I really want to trust but I'm reluctant. In that case, just trust. You want to trust because you want to. All the worry and all the frustration and all of those things, those are powerful negative emotions that are going to bring for you more of that. So, and it's going to stop whatever it is that's happening for you, this beautiful moment that is in front of you right now. So yeah, it sounds like it's the easiest thing in on the planet. I'm probably making you think, gosh, Nadine, it's just not that straightforward. You're being very flippant. But at the end of the day, what else is there? Like, where do you experience your relationship? Where do you experience your life? Your everything is in here. All of your experiences are inside you. So if you want that particular experience, then just intend it. As here's a task for you if you want to create the trust. Start your day each day with telling yourself and reminding yourself, I am loving. I love myself. I trust my judgments. I am worthy of the good things that can come into my life. And then follow up with, I love my partner. I trust my judgment to love my partner, and I trust my judgment to trust my partner. Say that every day. And every time you hear the feelings of doubt or mistrust coming up, just remind yourself, just acknowledge and say, thank you, doubt. I really appreciate that you're popping up to check whether I still mean it. I do still mean it. I still mean it. I love myself. I trust my judgments, and I choose to trust my husband. Therefore, I can trust unconditionally. Now, if ever you come across an opportunity or a situation where you tangibly can see that you need to deal with a lack of trust, a thing that has happened that does not deserve, then deal with that head on. I'm not saying that we just sit down and we allow, I mean, you've got to have that element of self-respect. So if things are happening that are not okay with you, then you need to challenge that, and you need to have that strength of purpose to say, no, that's not okay, I'm not happy with that. But if there's nothing tangible that is stopping you from trust, then just trust. So sounds easy, but yeah, that trust.